Hi YouTube, I'm back. I'm here to do my 2-week review on the Xcsunny Virgin Indian hair. I did an initial review when I first bought the hair. I didn't have it installed. I had box braids. And I told you I'll be sewing it in along with the 12 inches of Indie Remy hair that I have. But there was a change of plans. I wanted the box braids out bad because they were in for so long. And I have a hair appointment coming up, and that's to get my hair cut. But it hasn't came yet, and I wanted the box braids out, so I needed a temporary hairstyle, so I made clip-ins with the hair. So I have the hair in. It's 16 inches, probably 1, 2, 3 rows, and it comes there. And at the top I only have 1 row of the 12-inch of the 12-inch of Bobbi Boss Indie Remy, and my side bangs are made from the Indie Remy. um I don't know if I'm going to be sewing the hair in because this is my first time doing clip-ins, and I'll put a picture of how the clip-ins look, how I made them. Basically, you buy clips from the beauty supply and you sew them onto the hair. I'll put a picture of how they look. And basically, I don't know if I'm going to be sewing it in because the clip-ins are convenient, and especially if you like to change your hair a lot. And since I'm a new natural or whatever, I'm going to be playing in my hair a lot, trying out wash and goes and stuff. So I don't know if a sew-in would be best for me right now. But I really like the clip-ins. When I first installed the clip-ins, I didn't have bangs. I'll put a picture up of that. And I told you all I was going to do a sew-in with bangs, so I did make bangs. And I'll put a picture of when I first did them because the part wasn't right here. It was like over more, like probably about right here. It was fine and all, but it was too much hair in my face and it was getting annoying because I guess I'm not really a bang person, but I like where they are now because they can be in my face like that, or I could move them over. So I like it like that. Now for the review of the hair. I really like this hair, and I would recommend purchasing from Xcsunny for their virgin Indian hair. I can't say anything about the other hair they sell, but the Indian hair is really nice. Um, Shedding, it does shed when I brush it. Not necessarily when I run my hands through it. No hair comes out or anything. When I brush it, there is a decent amount of hair in the brush. It's not excessive where it's like globs of hair, but it does shed. That's not really a problem for me though. Tangling, it doesn't tangle much. Well, if it does tangle, you can get it out basically by running your hands through it. Like, say if I caught a tangle right here, I just work my hand through slowly and it'll come out. But with other hair, that wasn't the case. I had to carry a paddle brush around basically with me for one of these. But with this hair, you don't. You can get the tangles out with your with your hand, if they do occur. And I don't really get much tangling. If I do, it's caused from the 12-inch of the Indie Remy that's at the top, which is this probably. And mainly, I put that one in for mainly fullness. As I said, only 3 rows. I put the whole 16-inch in my hair, and it's only 3 rows, so it stops probably right here. So I put the 12-inch up here for fullness and for blending purposes because obviously my hair isn't as long as a 16-inch, but it's close to the length of the 12-inch. So it blends better like this with the 12-inch than the 16-inch. And it doesn't look choppy, as you can see. You probably can't even tell I had a 12-inch in. So it doesn't look choppy. I know a lot of people say 12 and 16 or that drastic of a length change looks choppy, but it doesn't look choppy to me. Even when I curled it, it didn't look choppy. Um, Washing. I recently washed the hair a few days ago because since I told you I'm a new natural, it was raining a lot when I first installed the clip-in, and so my hair was expanding under here, and it was kind of making the tracks rise, like looking like that. So I was trying to figure out a way to lay my hair down, and for some reason I used grease, and then I brushed the tracks and my hair like this or whatever, and I guess it brushed the grease onto the tracks, so they were a little heavy. So I washed them, and I noticed that the hair does wave up while you're washing it. It's not a big wave, but it's like small waves. So you don't necessarily have to buy wavy hair because this hair does get wavy if you let it air dry. Um, and I was expecting that because it's virgin hair. So I was expecting it to wave up. So I guess that's another sign that they actually do sell virgin hair and it's not imitation, whatever, or processed hair. And styling, the hair curls nicely, holds a curl, um, and it flat irons nicely. I just flat ironed it today because it was curled the other days, but they fell eventually. So I flat ironed it today. And when I flat ironed it, I used this flat iron. It's a hair styler, ceramic flat iron. And the only products I put on the hair is heat protectant, and I use the Garnier Fructis, and it works really well. I don't use much. I mist it onto the hair, so I put it like at a safe distance, probably like this far back. I don't know if you could tell. Yeah, this far back, or maybe this far, and mist it because I don't want it to be too much products on it. And coloring, I didn't color the hair because it matches my hair pretty well. It's not exactly the color because my hair is more of a 1B. This hair might be lighter than a 1B slightly. It might be a 2. I'm not really sure. But they say it's the natural color of the hair. But it blends pretty well with my hair, especially since the Indie Remy is up there helping it blend. So I didn't need to color it. I'm not sure what coloring would do to it, but I know while you keep it in its virgin state, it's really good. And it's basically the best hair I've ever had since I've been buying weave or whatever. And so, like I was saying, I really like the hair. I will be buying from them again if I ever need some more hair. I might not. I might be able to stick with this. Um, so Xcsunny is a good company. They actually give you virgin hair, not imitation virgin hair, not processed hair that they try to trick you into being virgin. This hair is actually virgin, so I really like it. Um, I think that's it. So if you all want to buy from Xcsunny to get some virgin Indian hair, go ahead and do it. Thanks.